shit. Music's all bullshit. Time to flush it
Down the turlet. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Welcome to It's All Bull Pod. To my right, I got Nice Matt. I'm Ducky. Listen to our jump ramblings and shut the fuck up.
Yep, we finally might have some more stuff to talk about, so we're back for a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
We're
Sorry we made you wait so goddamn long.
loyal viewers.
Yeah, all 9 of you.
Yeah, right. We
Or
don't need
8
that
of you. Or
many.
6? What? I don't know.
6, and 2 of them is me and you.
Well then, hey, I should high five myself then.
Yeah.
Thanks, pat on the back. Yeah.
So, why did
All right, yeah. So what's the topic of the day?
Why did Princess Peach choke?
Like for Mario?
No, just why did she choke?
Why?
Oh, from Mario. Because Mario came down the wrong pipe. Yeah, so we're gonna open this up talking about something we tried to talk about with Junk Matt here.
Right. Yeah. For sure. That's fucking great.
Waco and Ruby Ridge.
Right. Yeah. No, that kind of got heated, didn't it? In the throwaway footage, I'm pretty sure it got pretty
It
heated.
got heated. It's been a while though, so I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, Drunk Matt's an asshole, so fuck that dude. He's one of my best friends in the world, but fuck him.
So I mean, they have some pretty crazy similarities.
Well, yeah, and didn't the fucking the Oklahoma City bombing came out of both of those too. Timothy McVeigh said that a lot of his motivation to bomb that building in Oklahoma City came from Ruby Ridge and then Waco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timothy McVeigh credited a lot of that shit to Ruby Ridge.
Well, the reason I bring it up because
I look fat as fuck. Anyway, what were you saying?
yeah, it doesn't look good in the lighting.
My best friend, y'all.
Our probably our two most famous standoffs.
I mean,
up there. If they're not the two, it's hard to say.
Ruby Ridge for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they have to be at least both in the top 5.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Yep. So both people
Hey,
who
I just thought of something. Why do you think they call it Mexican standoff when you have 3 people pointing guns all at each other, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on with your
You
point.
think why people do that too? There's plenty of people who do that.
Yeah, why is it called a Mexican standoff?
Yeah. I don't know if it's unfair because it's not a bad stereotype or nothing.
No, it's definitely not a bad one.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, 3 people are pointing guns at each other. Like, if anything, that should be like a white power standoff. Like,
how so?
White privilege standoff, I guess. I don't know.
You didn't think that one through.
No, I didn't. I definitely didn't.
I know I could call you on that.
I'm not known for thinking shit through, dude. And I swear, if you're watching this episode, get a fucking life, dude. Like, get a job or something. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Let me see.
So anyway, back to Ruby Ridge and Waco and all that.
So both of them moved their families out to the middle of nowhere to get away from everything, and both of them had their whole family slaughtered by the police.
Well, wait, so
ATF,
Ruby
FBI,
Ridge, his wife and his son, right?
and his dog.
And his dog?
They shot the dog before they even announced themselves, I think.
No,
Yeah.
not the. See, I'm a dog dude, man.
Yeah.
I'm a dog motherfucker. Although, well, you guys have met a bunch of dogs, and I got cats running around the fucking studio we're in right now. I say studio like we're fucking like this isn't just the back bedroom of my house.
It's a studio, dude.
No, yeah, dude, I got lighting and shit.
Yeah.
But not the dog, dude. Before they even were like FBI.
I might be wrong on that.
I hope so.
No, I mean they definitely shot the dog. But
no, yeah,
I
but
might be wrong on.
But if they just like
announced
fucking
themselves.
clapped him real quick and then
Well, they had like snipers up on the hill. So, and
dude, look at
another thing they had in common They were both they both kept the Old Testament laws in the Bible
Right.
along with believing in Jesus. Basically, a Messianic Judaism
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
thing, which is what I am.
So what's the difference between? I've been thinking about this question for a long time.
There we go.
Judeo-Christianity versus Messianic Jew.
Well, Judeo-Christianity is just the name for everything.
What?
It, it's
Explain.
not. It's not a real thing. It's people just use Judeo-Christianity to kind of like reference our legal system because of a lot of it comes from the Bible. So they want to get the Jews in there and they want to get the Christians in there. The influence from both of them, but it's not a real like organized thing. There's no like Judeo-Christian church or any.
Right. Like so. Like when somebody says Judeo-Christianic values,
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Right.
Yeah,
Like,
they're just talking about the values that are shared by the Jews and the Christians.
well, for our audience who doesn't know, this is my resident guy. If I don't know something about Jew shit, right, and Christian shit, and Catholic shit, and not Irish shit though.
Fuck the
I almost goaded him into it. I was trying.
No, I finished my sentence.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't come through on my headphones.
Oh, well, in case you guys didn't get it, fuck the Irish. Like,
Dude, I have Irish blood.
yeah, well, fuck that
Like-
part of you.
You know, my grandma, who you love.
Yeah.
She's Irish as shit. Her maiden last name is O'Kern.
That explains a lot. Yeah.
Oh, folks.
No, I mean,
But
most
so-
people take like 100 years to get over their shit. Like black people in slavery, they're taking like 150, somewhere around there.
No,
Irish-
like 400.
What are you talking about? Slavery ended in the 1860.
Yeah,
When
but
did
they say
slavery
that
end?
200 or 400 years. That's like a number that gets thrown out all the time.
Okay, well, I'm just saying Irish people have taken like 700 years to get over their shit.
Oh, yeah, dude.
They
No,
won't-
we talked
they just
about this-
Won't get
we-
over it.
We talked about this shit off camera.
You don't have any right to complain about the British anymore, dude. Fight harder or
I
shut
made
up.
you laugh too with that one. Did I not? Like, man, fuck the Irish too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad slavery got abolished. That was a good move.
Are you?
No. Just kidding. I totally am.
Yeah.
Anyway, brought to you by Marlboro Cigarettes.
Not this week.
Wrong-
Sorry.
wrong ad.
Marlboro canceled us. Instead, well, we'll get to our sponsor later.
The Panda Bear.
The Panda Bear.
Yeah, that's their like fucking logo.
No, that's like.
Oh, that's the WWF.
Yeah.
Anyway. Shock change subject.
Sure.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I thought you had something.
Outside of the Holocaust, what do you think the best genocidal mission was? And I mean, when I say fuck, I fucking probably fucked that up, right? So I don't mean best, because genocide is bad. Outside of the Holocaust, what do you think what's the best genocide outside of that?
Well, I don't know about the best, but one
Fuck,
of
we're gonna-
my favorites. My favorite genocide is Genghis Khan.
Genghis.
Yeah, I don't care. So
Welcome to the Throwaway Podcast. Episode 3.
because I'm talking completely out of my ass here. So
Right,
I'm
right.
making all this up as I'm talking.
Always.
Probably.
Always.
I mean, it might be true, it might not. I don't remember. But he genocided like 4 different groups of people at the same time. Like he was going after those.
No, dude, yeah.
was
He
going
was like,
after
he
the
got like a good grip on the world.
He was going after the Persians.
Yeah, like
After
fuck
the
Hitler, dog.
Chinese.
Hitler didn't have shit on Genghis Khan.
He was genociding like people thousands and thousands of miles away from each other,
Fuck,
like all over the world.
I should have brought my laptop in here. I could have get some numbers on it. Yeah, get some numbers on that. I'm pretty sure Hitler doesn't have shit on Genghis Khan.
Well, I mean, when they count Genghis Khan,
And
they
we're not celebrating Hitler by any means.
in
Two Jews in a room
when they count Genghis Khan,
and a murderer. And I fucked this setup.
when they count Genghis Khan, they always count all of his kills, like his kills in combat, his kills killing civilians. With Hitler, they're like, nah, fuck those soldiers who died in World War II. All we care about is the 6 million dead Jews. Like nobody
I
knows.
mean, they mean something.
Nobody knows how many soldiers died in World War II. We all just know the 6 million Jew number.
I watched the
That's
video.
the only number we know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the only number that I could say off the top of my head.
Yeah, nobody cares.
But
about
I have
the
watched
soldiers.
several videos like comparing, like actual body counts.
Yeah,
But yeah, the only number you know is 6 million. You believe it?
I think we've gone over this before. You can go and reference
On the cast? Oh, we have. We've probably done. This is like version 3 of. Do you believe it?
You know,
It's cool, dog. I'm Jew.
I was so glad when I found out you were Jewish, so I could bring out all my anti-Semitic jokes.
You were like, yes.
Like, isn't that the best when you
You're like, oh, dude, you're
have
a
all-
Jew.
You have all your stuff
Sweet.
stocked up, and finally you can must a friend you can unload it on.
You're like, dude, I'm gonna give you the best of the best because you deserve it. Like,
Let's see,
Fuck
how
yeah,
many
yeah.
did Genghis
all right,
Khan
nice
kill?
Matt's doing the math
Oh,
over here.
okay. Roughly 40 million.
40 million total for in
For-
total.
Yeah, for Genghis Khan.
Oh, for Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
40 million.
Yep.
Yeah. See, so my point proven.
But do you
My point 6
but
million.
hold on. Do you count Chinese deaths? Because
Well, are they human?
debatable. Because
Welcome to the throwaway episode.
because when you look
Are
when
you serious?
when you read
Are you
through,
serious?
when you read through Chinese history, it's like, and a guy sneezed and 4 million people died. Like they dropped so quickly in China that
Well, you didn't read. You
that I
didn't
don't-
read much into it.
No, I didn't. I didn't read
The
into it at
glasses are
all,
coming
and
off.
that's kind of the rule. Why would you read about history?
I look super fat right now.
You read like 5 words and you make up everything from there. That's the rule about
Yeah,
history.
but 40 million to 6? Fuck that, dude. He's the undisputed champ of genocide.
I mean, I think
Hey,
Mao Zedong,
ask,
the father
ask your
of,
little magic box. Because I don't have a cell phone.
I think Mao Zedong holds the record.
So ask the magic box what the largest genocide was. I did not think that this was where this fucking podcast was going to go.
Yeah, I think the first communist ruler in China.
Or was that other guy, Mussolini? No, not Mussolini. Fucking Stalin.
Stalin or Lenin, one of those.
Muammar Gaddafi.
Let's see.
He genocided some people. Not a lot of them, but
They're listing the Holocaust as the largest.
what?
But-
You just said 40 million to.
Well, they
6.
don't count that as a genocide because that's like combat deaths. That's a lot of things mixed in with each other.
All right.
Let me see.
Subject change. Oh, do you hear that clicking? I do.
Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna. Oh, they can probably hear that super well.
They
because
definitely
my thing's
can.
plugged
If
in.
I can, they can.
There we go. I fixed it. Okay, so Mao, it's estimated by starvation, prison labor, mass executions. It's estimated 40 to 80 million. So Mao's the winner.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
All right. So, we need a new subject change. Go.
Oh man, I had
Random question generator.
random question. Yeah, I can't do it.
All right. If a one-legged guy walks up to you while you're walking to the store
A one-legged guy
and
okay.
tries to fight you, says, "Hey, fuck you," what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't fight a guy with 2 legs, really, unless like they threw the first, unless they're actually like attacking me. But let's say like a one-legged guy smacks me on the back of the head or something while I'm not looking.
Right. Then you're gonna fight him.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, defend yourself.
No, I mean hit him back. You can always not do anything.
Yeah, that's self-defense.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? That's like
Let's
the
say somebody,
definition
let's
of
say somebody hits you on the back of the head, and then they
Uh-huh.
start walking away. That's not self-defense.
Yeah,
Because
no, yeah,
you're not
it
in any
definitely
danger
is.
anymore.
Yeah, then you get to be in like one of those stand your ground states, eh?
Yeah.
Which we are not in.
No.
I'm not doxing myself, even though I'm pretty sure I have like a bunch.
Yeah. But we said what city we're in. Even we said all kinds. You've probably
We've
given out your
doxed,
address.
we've doxed our friends. We've doxed everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in California.
I'm
Yeah.
not. He might be, but I'm
Yeah.
not. All right. So recently I got a new house guest.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, so it's been interesting. He's been living with me for about what, like a month and a couple
No,
of weeks.
I think not
Almost
quite a
2
month
months.
yet.
Yeah, no.
You think so?
We get here right after Liz's birthday.
I'm gonna bring that shit up. Oh, he did come right after her birthday.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here next week just to visit. So he's been here all of August.
Damn.
Yeah. So he's great though. I love this motherfucker. He's the greatest motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's
Man.
that joke? So if it's not obvious, audience, me and Matt are best friends. Would you say so? Would you concur?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've never seen you laugh louder than when this motherfucker is saying off the wall shit. This is my wife's grandfather.
Yeah.
Right. So
You know,
my
there's
kids' great grandfather.
there's something so beautiful about older people when you can walk up to them and just say, "Hey, dude, say something crazy."
Yeah, and then he just
And they'll
goes,
tell you about how they
"Blah."
lost half a nutsack to a hooker or something. Like, just the craziest thing you've ever heard out of nowhere, just on the spot.
No, and it's not even a lie because
Yeah.
every time,
Yeah, you can.
like, dude, he's been living with me for.
You can come out of nowhere with this dude.
He's been staying with
matter if
me
he
for a
just woke
while,
up.
and every time I think I got him, he's like, "Oh yeah,"
Yep.
and then, and I'm like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
Like, so, all right. So, give me your experience the first time you. So, we're talking about my wife's grandfather.
My mind deletes specifics. I got.
The first time you ever met him, he said the black cock joke.
Oh yeah. How does that one go?
So he said, you got 3 roosters on a
Oh
fence.
yeah.
How many feet do they have?
Yeah. And
How
you
many
say 6.
feathers do they have? And then it's like, there's a cat running around too. How many hairs does the cat have?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know.
Not the feathers on the black roosters.
Well,
But-
didn't you explain it then, motherfucker?
Yeah. So you get 3 roosters on the fence. How many feet between them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Answer.
8? Or, no, 6.
You were being serious, weren't you?
Fuck, yeah. I
You're
was.
retarded as shit. So, you got a cat over here. How many hairs on that cat?
I have no idea.
Sounds like you know a lot about black cock, but nothing about pussy.
No, white pussy.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
You know a lot about black
Man.
cock, but not about white pussy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the throwaway pod.
Yeah, it might be.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess you've said worse.
I mean, we had Drunk Matt on.
Yeah, but we haven't. We posted one episode with him on. So 2.
Yeah, 2.
Nice.
Well, me and him. 2 of me and just him.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man.
I guess now's a good time as any for. I can't talk right now.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's called being a bitch.
For our next sponsor.
Oh, so
this one is actually a charity cause.
it is. It is.
No more Marlboro cigarettes. We
denounce tobacco products.
Yeah, we've repented of that. So it's a charity we both believe pretty strongly in. PETA, Protection of Environmental Trans Animals, or something like that.
Yes, dude.
So
I love PETA.
yeah, so we're gonna keep this one just short
Animal
and sweet.
friendly.
Yeah, honor of Bob Barker. Get your pet spayed and neutered, and if you have a dog or a cat, take them into your local PETA shelter to be euthanized today. All pets are enslaved.
Wait, hey, don't they have a 100% kill rate?
They do.
Nice, man. Take your animals to ASPCA today. Link in the description.
No, not to ASPCA, to PETA. To
PETA.
Your local PETA your
Link
local
in the
PETA
description.
shelter. Send your dog to heaven.
Yeah,
where it
I
belongs.
will put a link in the description. They're sponsoring today's video. They're dope.
Yep.
They kill lots of animals, and
They do.
I'm cool with that.
In fact, they've even abducted some animals from people's backyards to send them to heaven. That's true. Look it up.
Yeah. Do your own research, cocksuckers.
Yeah, I don't even do my own research, so maybe that's true. So,
all right, let's go. Wait, so usually about this time in the pod, we got a question of the week.
Do we?
Well, you need to ask me a random question because I am intoxicated, and you need to ask me a random question. I'm making that a new segment. We're at 22 minutes. You need to ask me a random question.
Is your asshole an innie or an outie?
Very, very good question. Fuck. I don't. I want to say an innie, but I think like in the middle somewhere.
I'm definitely an outie.
Oh fuck. Yeah, no, probably an outie. Well, I'm gonna stick with my in the middle.
Okay.
Because I can put stuff up there and get stuff out of there. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Man, I'm so blank, dude.
Oh, all right. So,
we can
fuck,
talk.
I just went blank too.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's been
nice.
a rough one. I'm tired of some shit. So, it's almost time for the feast.
Right. Yes, dude. When do you leave?
End of the month. So, like August 26th.
Hey, tobacco
27th.
companies are pieces of shit, by the way.
Yep. So, like I was saying, Randy Weaver, Ruby Ridge,
Oh, yeah. Tie it back to the beginning.
and Waco, they were both keeping the biblical feast. It's a weird thing to have in common for those.
Wait, isn't Ruby Ridge and Randy Weaver the same? That's the same thing, right?
No. Or, yeah, that I said Ruby Ridge, Randy Weaver.
No, you said Randy Weaver first.
Yeah, I said Randy Weaver, Ruby Ridge, to make sure you know that the two are connected.
That I knew or that they knew?
Whoever knows, I know. I don't care.
Dude, if you're watching this, get a job.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a weird thing for them to have in common. I can't wait to go. There's still Branch Davidians living at Waco right now?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They pop up my YouTube recommended all the time. I don't know why.
Huh.
I think the government's watching me.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know what I did. I just talk shit all the time. I got banned off Facebook twice.
I sent Matt one time as a joke some schematics for whatever that lever is to turn an AR-15 full auto.
Fucking. Dude, call him up. Call him up. See if he'll answer.
That always works bad.
Let's
on
ask
on
him
the pod.
what the best cult of all time was.
You can
All
just
right.
tell me.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
not gonna-
I think the Branch for sure.
The what?
The Branch.
Okay.
Let's
I don't
see
know
what.
anything
Let's
about guns.
mail that in.
You do?
The Branch
This
Davidian.
is-
That's the best cult of all time.
Oh, the best Colt.
Yeah, the best cult.
I thought you meant Colt.
Oh no, not cult. Cult.
Yeah, as in the gun.
Yeah, no. Cult.
Yeah, I got you. The best
Like,
Colt.
A
Yeah.
misunderstood religious people.
Well, are we talking?
Oh, you know what? I would like to
How are
get
we
your
rating
opinion
them?
on this. So, you, off camera, me and you have had several conversations about how David Koresh, I wouldn't classify him, or I would, but you wouldn't classify him as like a cult leader. Or like how he's
I would be cautious.
misrepresented in the media.
I have my suspicions about it.
Explain.
I mean, as far as I know, none of the accusations against him about him sleeping with everybody's wives
Right.
came up.
Well, yeah, because in the
So, after
Netflix
he
show,
was-
they made that shit. Like, he was like, you cannot. I have all your wives now.
Yeah, I've listened to some of his sermons. He never
it
mentioned.
doesn't make
he
any
never
sense,
mentions
huh?
it in his sermons.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it seems kind of like bull. And then they also say that he slept with minors, like I think 14-year-olds and stuff.
Yeah, I think it might even been younger than that.
Yeah, but so while he was still alive, he was accused of this.
Right.
And CPS actually went to the compound, I think.
At Waco?
I think they went 4 times.
No shit.
And every time they said, no, everything, it looked like a good environment for the kids. So he got cleared by CPS after they investigated him.
I don't know what that's like.
But, so I don't know. I'm kind of cautious about it, knowing what I know of him.
Yeah, well, because you were giving me like I just watched like the Netflix documentary, or not. It's not even a documentary. It's like a show. You know what I mean? Like a TV show.
Yeah.
And you were like, dude, have you ever like listened to what he says for real? I'm like, oh, not really. He's a cult leader, right? And you're like, I don't know, dog. Like,
Yeah.
and then I started looking into it, and I was like, fuck, dude, maybe Matt's onto something. Like, because he's only just preaching the word. Even those videos of after, like during the standoff.
Yeah.
This motherfucker has got like a through and through to his side, or like a bullet. Like he got shot.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there like preaching.
Yeah, I'm sure that's dramatized.
Well,
But
no, I'm saying like the real video.
really?
He's like, yeah,
they have a
took
video when
home
he's dying?
video. Well, he's not dying yet,
Okay.
but he had like a gunshot wound to like the not the abdomen, but like the rib area.
Yeah.
And he's like talking to the kids and everything like that, and he's like preaching the word of Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, would I classify that guy as a cult leader? I don't know, dude. Like, he's literally got a gunshot wound, and he's talking about how awesome the kids are.
But at the same time, if I was face to face with one of the former members who said that he sexually abused them,
Right.
I wouldn't want to be standing my ground. on
Right.
this.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know what I mean?
nuh-uh.
Like, I'm not that
Liar.
I'm not that confident in it. It's just,
why you lying on David, bruh?
yeah, I'm just a little bit suspicious about the accusations, whether they were coerced.
You lying on my boy DC, David
Yeah.
Koresh, or DK, I
DK,
guess. Yeah.
I always forget what Koresh means. That's not his real last name. He took a Hebrew last name.
Yeah, no. That's
Or
David
is-
isn't even
David
his
isn't-
first
yeah.
name.
Oh, speaking of David,
There we go.
King David,
Uh-huh.
maybe the favorite Jewish king.
How so?
What?
How so? Explain.
He's just the most famous out of all the Jewish kings.
King David?
Yeah.
I know King George and King Henry.
Yeah, neither of them are Jewish.
There's like 16 of each.
Yeah, neither of them are Jewish. Probably, it might be a tie between David
Oh,
and
so
Solomon.
I'm a really, really bad Jew, huh?
Yeah. It might be a tie between like David and Solomon. But anyways, I was reading this week. I never even realized. So David ended up marrying the daughter of the first king of Israel,
Right.
but the first king of Israel didn't like David. So he was
Uh-huh.
like, "Fine, you can marry my daughter," but like the main enemy of Israel at the time they were called the Philistines, so they
Right.
were always at war with each other. So, but you got to bring me 100 Philistine foreskins.
What?
As
You're
bad-
fucking around,
as-
dude.
Nope,
No, you're fucking joking.
nope.
I need not even scalps. I need foreskins.
Foreskins, Jewish scalping.
To Jew foreskins. Let's go.
And God ends up blessing David, so David ends up bringing 200 back instead of the 100 he was asked for. So
Oh my god.
that was the battle trophies of the time. That was how you got what was the confirmed kill?
Are you serious?
I guess so.
No, like for it. So they were like fuck scalps. I want the tips of their dicks.
So they knew that you didn't kill a Jew.
I want the extra skin off their dicks.
Yep.
No fucking way. Like, dude, here. Not only do you got to kill this guy in battle, but you got to cut his fucking tip of his dick off.
I mean, is it really worse?
I mean, it's
than
not really
cutting
it's
top
not
of
really
their
the
scalp?
tip of the dick.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah, I
outside
gotcha.
skin of the
Yeah.
dick. Welcome to the We Got Canceled podcast.
Who have had a so he was just carrying around a bag full of foreskins, probably stunk like shit.
Dude, it's gotta stink.
Dude,
Because
it's gotta-
how far is the trek back to Israel?
Well, they were neighbors.
Yeah, but I mean, how far did they go to get these foreskins?
I mean, Israel's so small, so
But how far did they have to go to get these foreskins?
not far. Because they were
Like, how many miles are we talking?
I guess it would,
Because I think walking to the store, since my car broke down, the store's what? Not even a mile. It's a mile there and back, right?
yeah.
And I had to walk down there last night. And I
Okay.
think that sucks. So I'm like, so how far are we talking?
Yeah, probably a couple of days journey.
Yeah, and then he's walking back a couple of days with a bag full of fucking dick skin.
Yep. Man. Yeah, I read somebody posted something about that, and I had to look it up. I was like, no way, I don't believe this one. I never read that. And yeah, it checked out.
Yeah, you did the research?
I mean, I read one verse. You want to call that research?
Checks out.
Yeah, it checks
It's
out.
the white man's research.
Could you imagine doing research for a podcast? Like,
No, not
what
really.
are-
Well, we don't have guests, so.
Yeah. Ooh, how cool would that be if we had like some famous guests? Who would you want on first?
Bob.
Bob? No, I said famous.
Oh, famous.
If we were able to get somebody famous on.
Alive?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get a second to think about this. I would definitely want Ron DeSantis.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I would
for
be
sure.
fucking with him so hard.
For sure. Yeah, that's why. That's exactly
Oh,
why.
okay.
That's exactly why.
Isn't it funny how
My
how quickly people turned on him?
so who's wait? Are we doing a top three or just who?
Whatever you want.
One.
Just don't expect me to go.
All right. So who would yours be?
I just said don't expect me to go.
Just like one. Like if you could have any famous person on the pod.
Give me a second. Give me your number 2 and I'll think of a number.
All right. My number 2 would definitely be Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
Yeah, because he's the GOAT.
Might have watched one of his movies.
You've definitely seen a lot more than that. He's like the Tom Hanks for black people.
Oh, yeah, well I don't watch black people movies. I've watched like
Dude,
was that one Will Smith
come on.
one with his kid, The Meaning of Happiness or something?
Oh, The Pursuit of Happiness.
There we go.
That's a true story.
Yeah, I was kind of
Or based on a true
I
story.
kind of half watched
Yeah,
that in school.
we're gonna toss all of this. So then my third would be probably Tom Hanks, so I could ask him why he's such an asshole.
Have you ever seen the Medea movie?
No,
Okay.
not once. But Alyssa loves those movies.
Huh.
She
Yeah.
loves them.
That checks out.
I've never seen a single one of them,
Yeah, me neither.
but
Isn't it weird that black people and
I'm
white people watch different movies? Like, you'd think Hollywood.
no
such a-
comment. No comment. I'm just getting continue.
Yeah, like The Wiz and stuff.
What's that horrible Shaq movie? Fucking Shazam.
I don't know.
Well, Shaq played as Genie. That's all you need to know. In the early '90s.
I can't think of anybody I would want
It
on.
was before he was on the Lakers.
I mean, Pee Wee Herman just died, so there goes that one.
I mean, yeah, fuck. I mean, but he did get caught jerking off in that movie theater. So.
Yeah, exactly. You think I would be friendly to any guest we have on? I'd be straight up bitchy.
Yeah, that's why
thinking you were gonna replace me or something.
So what? So I'm at what? You haven't even picked one yet.
No,
Like your all time.
I don't have anybody. Like I may as well just pick somebody. If I pick anybody, it's just gonna be a random thing. Like,
I don't know. You could say Joe
yeah, I could say Mark
or
Normand,
like a comedian.
but
Yeah.
I don't really.
Oh, dude, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with Mark Norman.
I don't really care that much.
You're telling me right now, if the opportunity came to have a conversation with Mark Norman, you wouldn't take it?
In private, sure.
All right. Well, we're talking on the pod.
Yeah,
I would love that.
I wouldn't say no.
He's one of the funniest dudes around right now.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You literally don't have a pick. This is your question.
Yeah. A question I asked you, not a question for me.
All right. So,
I don't care about.
what do you think? All right. So, this is my question to you, right? What do you think the age of consent should be? And why?
I've actually been looking into this a lot lately. The history of the age of consent.
Right. Yeah.
Where it
Yeah.
comes
So,
up.
what do you think it should be and why?
I think it should be 20 because and this is really loosely based on the Bible, but the only time it ever mentions something about like an age of adulthood in the Bible
Right.
is
No, we're just talking about your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm saying, what do you think the age of
it's got
consent
to be based
should
on the
be?
Bible though.
What
for
do you
me.
think the age should be and why?
So I said 20
Right.
because in the Bible, the only time it ever talks about anything like loosely like an age of adulthood is when it talks about taking a census, and the census is to see how many fighting age men you have. So it's
Right.
anybody.
Like,
So you're supposed to take a census of anybody over the age of 20,
right.
which is really weird for the time, because at the time you think you want to have
Raping, pillaging, all that shit too.
Yeah, you think you want to have as many soldiers as possible, so you think they're in those days. We generally assume they were recruiting at like 14, 15 years old.
Right.
But
yeah, for soldiers, yeah.
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 But in the Israeli culture, they set that thing all the way up at 20, which is a
So
ridiculously
you can't
high
even
number.
try to be a soldier until you're 20?
No, 20 is when maybe you can go voluntarily, but 20 is when you get drafted.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I need to do some research into it. I don't
I
know
think
how old
that's
David
20
was
is a
when he
little
went
high
war.
to me.
It's super high.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, it shows, for me, it's another proof that the Bible is real. Because if it was written by men, they would want to put that number lower to have a bigger fighting force.
Well, especially, or just for like trainees.
Yeah.
You want to get them youngsters in there.
Yeah.
So by the time that shit's cracking off,
Like, how old did it start in Stardom? Like 10 at the latest.
yeah, well, yeah, like eight
Yeah.
or nine,
They
something
started
like
him
that.
out training young.
Yeah, just fighting but fighting every fucking day
Yeah.
with wooden swords and shit. Like,
Yeah, dude.
and that's not fucking soft training.
No,
I saw 300.
exactly.
Like,
All of our research is based off of movies we watch.
yeah, this is Sparta, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they had a bottomless
because
pit.
we're fucking armchair experts. That's why I'm sitting in a little chair and you're sitting in a big chair.
Cool. Yeah. What about you? What do you think age of consent should be? And why?
And why?
Rules are rules.
Yeah, rules are rules, I guess. Um, think I think 18 is good.
Hmm.
I don't think you should be able to consent until you're 18.
Why?
So, I don't know, when I was 18, I felt you're gonna make me get deep right now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, when I saw the world for what it was, I was 18. And I don't think lower than that you can consent.
Well, what changes between 17 and 18?
Well, for me, fuck, I can't say that shit. I can't. And I don't know. I just don't think. I think 18 is a good spot because like when I was 17, right? My mom kicked me out of the house, but she
Yeah.
didn't kick me out. Technically, I chose to leave because she told me I was fucking up. You know, I was getting into hanging around the wrong crowd, getting into drugs and stuff like that.
Yep.
And my mom said, you know, follow the rules that I lay down or get the fuck out of here. And I was like, well, fuck you then. And I was not prepared for this shit that happened as a result of it. You know what I mean? But by the time I hit 18, that was like 8 months before I hit 18. By 18, I still didn't fucking have a clue. But I think 18 is a good that's a good spot.
That's all super subjective.
Yeah, to
It's
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's completely subjective to you.
right.
It's not a good argument at all for the age of consent being at 18. Which which is
I
why
don't like
yeah. No, which is why I've
I
always
was
felt
left to make
strongly.
decisions when I was 16 that were fucked up. So we're talking consent
Yep.
specifically. I
Yep.
think 18 is a good spot.
I could easily
Do
I
it
mean,
then.
there's no argument there
What do you mean? From me or you?
for you. It's all just completely subjective.
What do you mean? I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, but there's no reasoning behind it. Just that you
What do you mean?
felt like you might have been more mature at 18 than 17.
Right,
But
yeah.
that's all completely arbitrary.
I guess you got. Yeah, no. I mean, you got a pretty good point.
Like, you can also say you're more mature now than when you were 18.
Oh
So,
fuck, my leagues, man.
so why not set the age of consent at 30? Why?
Well, because then you're saying that 20-year-olds can't make decisions for themselves. I think 18 is the right place to
17 year
be.
olds can't make decisions for themselves? Of course they
I don't
can.
think in the right spot. Nah. I think 18 is the way to go
The,
across the board.
the thing is, there's just, you're saying that, but there's no argument behind it for why that should be true. Which,
I
which
don't
is
know. Do you
why
remember what you were doing when you were 17?
the same thing I was doing when I was 18. Nothing
I mean,
changed between 17 and 18 for me. It
for
wasn't.
me, it
It
did.
wasn't
Yeah,
some
but
magical bouncy point.
you're like a unicorn.
Yeah.
You're
But
what we call a normal person.
my point is, that's why I think for me, it's so hard to have any.
Well, wait, what'd you say? Oh, you said 20.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. That's why for me it's so hard to have any morality outside of the Bible, because when you take away the Bible, you realize how flimsy the reasoning behind all of our moral values is. Like,
It's like,
it's it's so flimsy.
yeah.
So, especially the example I always use, once people decide that they don't believe in the Bible, I feel like the whole structure starts slowly crumbling. The example I always use is,
Let's hear it.
tell me why it's immoral for me to have sex with my grandma. Tell me why I shouldn't. Because
Are
if
you asking me?
because if I say my mom, my sister, you can say deformity of the kids or whatever. If you're talking about a grandma, you're talking about somebody who's past fertility, who there's no actually physical repercussions. It when you talk
I'm
about
not gonna touch this one, dude. I promise you, I'm not gonna touch this fucking one. Oh fuck! What? Why is it wrong to fuck my grandma?
Why? Without the Bible, why is it wrong?
Because that's your mother's mother.
Why? Why is that wrong though? If
It's fucking gross,
if
man.
two people are in love, gross doesn't. People think all kinds of stuff is gross. Gay people
Dude,
might
don't
think
fucking.
gay people might think
don't.
that straight sex is gross. Should that be illegal?
I knew this was this. This is where it was going. Yeah, I mean, yeah, plainly. Like,
The point of it is that there's no moral
she
reason.
shares the same blood as you. That's not allowed.
Why?
Because it's fucking gross.
To you.
Oh, I gotta get Bob in here.
The point of it is, when you take away the Bible, like, there's no moral reasoning behind so many different laws.
Leave it to you. You're the only person on God's green earth that could ask me a question like, why can't I fuck my grandma? And have me not come up with a good enough fucking answer.
Because there is no answer outside of the Bible.
No, there's definitely an answer. It's fucking disgusting.
But lots of things are disgusting.
Okay? Fucking your grandma is gross. Alright, hold on. I gotta get Bob in here. I gotta get Bob in here.